So as you slowly come down onto your back body, any position with the legs this morning that you'd like, constructive rest, knees together, or if you feel a little more open, you can take cobbler pose, legs straight, whatever feels good. This is spine and side body this morning. So we're just going to kind of let the hips and the thighs kind of relax here. Bringing that towel or bolster, whatever you're using, underneath the shoulder blades. Supporting the head, super important, so that the chin is not jutting out and you're not putting any compression in the back of the neck. So allowing the chin to kind of not fall into the chest, but just kind of point towards the chest. A hand to the belly and a hand to the heart. Close down the eyes. And just feel into your body this morning. Notice what you're bringing to the mat in the physical sense. How do you feel? In the mental and emotional sense, how do you feel? And in the energetic sense, how do you feel? And just use the breath here to fill the body. Use the exhale to relax the body. Feel the movement of the ribs and the upper chest as you inhale. Exhaling nice and slow. Feel that wave of relaxation, the melting of the body, nothing to do, everything set aside, your time. This practice of yoga, this practice of breathing, it's just that reminder to our nervous system that, oh yeah, I kind of like this place, this peaceful place. Take a couple more breaths. And know that you can always bring yourself back to this place at any time, any place, by just simply observing the breath, particularly the exhale. Take 2 more rounds of breath here. Maybe constricting through the throat. That ujjayi breath that you can hear that lets the mind settle on something other than the external world. Big inhale in. And on your exhale, roll over to one side. Set the towel, the pillow, whatever you're using as props aside. Stretch your body out long as you come back onto the back body. Fingers are away from toes. And then send the heels to one corner. We're just going to come into that banana shape just to open up for 2 breaths here, the side body. So I'm sliding my heels to the left corner of my mat. I'm picking up my shoulders, drawing my arms diagonally to that left corner. I'm going to use my breath here. I'm going to take the big inhale to fill the body. And as I exhale slow, I'm going to just melt my hips nice and level on the mat, melt my shoulders, stretch my arms so that I can now fully breathe into the right rib cage. Take a nice full deep breath. Feel the space between the ribs. Exhale as slow as you can through the nose. Let the body relax. Take another inhale, bring yourself back to center. And then we'll just switch sides. So picking up the shoulder, taking those arms diagonally over to the right. Take those heels over to the left. Again, settle out with the breath, the shoulders and the hips. And then when you draw that deep breath in through the nose, breathe so deep that you can feel again, those ribs separate. You're using the entire lung capacity here. So give it the space to expand. And then a nice slow exhale, just that gift to yourself to relax. Wonderful. Bring it back to center. Enjoy one more full stretch. Then draw the knees into the chest. We're just going to take a nice gentle rock just to feel out the spine here. So first, just go side to side. Maybe even circling those knees, because when we circle the knees, when the knees are away from the body, you can rock all the way back to that tailbone. And then when the knees come up towards the chest, it's almost like you bring that massage all the way up the spine. So just take a couple of circles here, maybe reverse it. Beginning to bring some blood flow, some stimulation to the back body. Lots of nerve endings there. Good, squeeze in. If it's available to you this morning, we'll rock front to back a couple times, letting that momentum build to bring ourselves onto the sit bones. So I bring my hands behind the knee crease, but you can hold on to the shins as well. Tuck that chin in and begin. Small movements at first, and use that momentum to rock from that tailbone all the way up to the neck. Maybe as you come up on the sit bones, you just pause for a moment and notice your balance. Maybe you don't. It's okay. Drop the feet, come to a seated position. So seated, prop yourself up. You can sit in hero's pose, you can sit in Sukhasana easy pose. Again, this is upper body, so it's not anything. We just want the lower body to be super comfy. Just like you're sitting against that imaginary wall, pick up those shoulders, draw them to the ears, then roll them slowly down the back like you squeeze those shoulder blades. Let's do 2 more. Up, squeeze, and down. One more time. Up to the ears. Let the shoulder tips roll down and reverse. And coming back up to seated. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And on the exhale, as you stretch up again, now here's all this length in the side body. Keep that length. Drop the left hand over outside the left hip. Come to rest on tented fingers. Reach the right hand up towards the ceiling first. So we're getting all this length from the hip to the shoulder, then take it over. So as you take this lateral bend to the left, curl the pinky finger in and send the elbow back behind you. Notice your breath here. Can you take that full deep breath in? And as you exhale, can you come down just a little bit further? Elbow is back. 2 more breaths here. Relax that bottom arm. Maybe you can even bend into the elbow. Maybe you can stretch it a little bit further away. Big inhale, sends that elbow back. Exhale, take the back of the hand to that roundness of the skull. Elbow goes way back. And then as you exhale here, we're going to draw that elbow down towards the knee. Gaze comes down towards the floor. So we're circling through the entire spine here. Take the breath. Let it go. Inhale, draws that elbow back up. Reach it back behind you. Maybe gaze at the ceiling. The neck is protected. You're holding the head. Then one more time. Bring it down. Hold here for a full breath. Again, a nice twist through the spine, through the upper thoracic. Inhale, lift the arm. Extend that arm back up. Lift up both arms. Second side, right hand drops down. Left hand reaches for the ceiling first because we want to feel all of that space. Then take it over to the right. Twirl that pinky finger down. Reach through those fingers at the same time. Send the elbow back behind you. Gaze can be up, that's good on your neck, or it can be down at the resting hand. Take a full breath. Stretch out. And then as you're ready on the exhale, bring the hand behind the head. Send that elbow back and then draw that elbow down towards the knee. Different side. Notice your range of motion. Open up on the inhale. And exhale, elbow towards the knee. It's always interesting to me to see which side in the morning is going to be more open and flexible, and which side is going to allow me to really pay attention. And it's always my left side. One more time, hold here for a full breath. Inhale, let's lift that elbow back to the ceiling, back as far as you can. And then coming back to neutral, reach the arms up one more time. And again, just like we're climbing that rope, remember how you extend one arm further than the other. Just take a couple movements like that. Just get any stiffness out of the side, out of the spine. Good, and then sweep the hands down and roll over the legs, and we'll come into our table. Tabletop pose, we all know cat and cow. I think we don't give it enough credit, and we don't pay attention enough in our cat cow. It's a beautiful spine stretch, space maker, and it gets you into your body really to see if there's any sticky spots. So I have my toes tucked under. It doesn't really matter. Draw the belly in to the rib cage. Good. Spine is nice and straight. Gaze is straight down. And as you're ready, lift that tailbone, drop the belly, lift the heart, and gaze straight ahead. So here as you're arching, you might feel the front body begin to expand. Nice arch in the spine. Exhaling, let's tuck it all in. Chin comes in, tailbone comes in, press through those palms. So here, puff up those shoulder blades, send them to the ceiling, scoop in that belly into the ribs, and then you flow your cat and cow. Nice and easy. Each movement is a breath, right? Coming back now, finish that round to a neutral spine. Extend the right leg behind you. Just rest on the ball of the foot here initially. Maybe scoot that heel back behind you just to wake up the back of the leg, the calf, the Achilles, belly's in. And when you're ready, lift up the leg, even with the hip. All 5 toes pointing down. See if you can take that left hand to your sacrum just to see if those hips are level, because the tendency is to tilt the right hip up with the leg extended. So level out the hips here. Take a full breath, draw the belly in, and extend the left arm forward. Nice diagonal stretch through the spine, reach through the fingers, reach through the heel. Big breath in. And as you exhale, let's draw that elbow and knee together as you round through the spine. Inhale, find some length. Exhale, draws it in. Twice more. Reach, reach, reach. And draw it in. Big breath, extends. Elbow to knee, curl in and hold for a breath. Re-extend. Drop the hand to the mat, drop the ball of the foot to the mat. Take that stretch one more time through the heel. Good, and then come back up. And the knee comes back to meet the left. Flow a cat and a cow, just release the spine. And as we come back to a neutral table, we'll go ahead, extend the left foot back, rest on that heel, rest on the ball, but send the heel away, activate the back chain there. Big breath, draw the belly in. And then as you're ready, lift that leg up, even with the hip, all 5 toes pointing down. That's the cue, because even if you get that pinky toe down, you're more likely to level out those hips. But take that right hand, use your balance here, place the hand across the sacrum, level yourself out, come back in, take a full breath, and extend the right arm forward. So right fingers reach, left heel reaches. 2 full breaths here. A balanced pose, a spinal stretch, as well as a spinal strengthener, hip strengthener. Reach through the fingers, reach through the heel. And as you're ready, draw that elbow and knee in together in the heart space. Inhale, release and get long. Exhale, curl in that spine. Inhale, sends it out. 2 more on your own. Gently release the hand to the mat, the ball of the foot to the mat. Send that heel away 1 more time. And then the left knee joins the right. Flow a cat and a cow. Coming back to a neutral table, begin to walk the hands forward. Coming into that heart melting pose. So as you draw the hands forward, reach those fingers forward, they stay active. Let the heart and the forehead come down to the mat. Hips stay right over the knees. You can always do this 1 arm at a time, resting the head on the forearm as you stretch 1 arm long, or take them both. And if you need a little extra credit here, if you're using both hands, come to rest on the heel of the hands. Reach those fingertips up so you're pressing your palms away. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, sink the chest. Feel the space from the tailbone to the crown of the head, the soft tissue under the arms, through the arms to the fingers. Good. Drop the palms. Come down onto your forearms, Sphinx pose, a passive back bend. So in your Sphinx pose, legs can be separated. Elbows are right under the shoulders and the fingers are spread wide. Gaze is straight down. And as you're taking that inhale, press into the palms and almost like you could drag your palms towards your body. Drag them, press down, heart comes forward. And as you continue that energetic press, maybe you feel the stretch from the belly button to the sternum. Big opening through the front body, but still a passive back bend. Take a full breath and let it go nice and slow. Take a bend to the left knee, bring the heel in. Take your right forearm across the mat. Take your left hand to the back of your shin, ankle, or foot, and draw in the heel. See if you can press into that front forearm, find some length in the front body. Gently release that leg. Left arm comes in across the mat. Take a bend into that right knee. Circle the right hand around. See if you can reach for the foot. Draw the heel in towards the glutes. Press in through that forearm. And then gently release. Stack the palms in front of you. Rest the forehead on the palms. With the legs extended and relaxed, begin to just shimmy through the hips here. Just a nice release for the low back. Maybe you bend the knees and you windshield wiper. That's a little bit more intense, but it does the same thing. Just resets the spine. And then slowly lower the feet back down. Hands come right underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Lift yourself back to that table. Flow a cat and cow 1 last time. Maybe you feel as you come into that cat pose, the little back bend that we did there in Sphinx. So pause along the way. Then bring the big toe mounds together, the knees together. Sink your belly to your thighs, arms beside the body, palms up, forehead to rest on the block or the mat. Here in this egg shape, we're stretching the spine from the tailbone through each vertebrae, all the way to the crown. We're allowing the shoulders to round in, the body to completely soften. And here I'll leave you today. Spend a few moments with your breath. Relax the body. Set the intention for how you would like to spend this day. And again, gratitude for our first responders, our park staff, for finding our missing citizen. Namaste. Thank you. And tomorrow is Wednesday. We're right back to core day. Last core day, somebody made the comment that not everybody was showing up. Ha! We're taking roll call tomorrow. So hope to see you on your mat. We'll work a little bit of core. Core is strength in the back, strength in the front body. So hope to see you then. Good to see you guys.